Hello, Cancers. Welcome back to another reading. I hope you guys are doing well and feeling amazing, and happy birthday to all of you. This is your season. So let's jump right into your reading. Today we're going to be looking at who's coming your way, who's coming towards Cancers right now. All right, let's go. What is their energy? The Nine of Wands, the Four of Cups. This person could be feeling they could be feeling unwanted, or they could be self-pitying right now, but it's not. It's kind of like defensive. Something could have happened where they felt rejected in some way. Let me see one more for their energy. The Knight of Pentacles. Or they're the ones doing the rejecting. I don't know. This person kind of seems very solo right now. Like, they're not really interested in what's going on around them. If there are offers coming their way, I feel like they're ignoring them or rejecting them. Just not interested right now. And I think it's because something that this person has been through right here with the Nine of Wands in the past or recently. They could have been in fights, or yeah, they could have had a lot of negative energy coming their way that they had to fight off, and now they have this guard up. It's like a wall, a guard up. This person has a guard up. But they're proceeding slowly. Okay, so this person is like a warrior. So no matter what they go through, they still persevere. All right, how is this person perceiving Cancer? If this is someone that you rejected, I feel like they're still gonna try again with you. Just they're gonna take a different approach. Even if you were incredibly rude or mean or something to them. Alright, the way they're perceiving you, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. What else? The Queen of Swords. Yeah, you guys could have been kind of mean to this person. You could have said something that really hurt them. One of you abandoned the other one, and it could have been you at first, but I feel like now this person is kind of blocking you out, or vice versa. Like, flip the roles if you need to, but yeah. You guys are like, they're blocking you out, and I feel like you are like very blunt with this person. You guys have some animosity towards one another. Well, I think it's really you who has animosity towards this person, and it hurts them. Okay. This is somebody you could have been in a relationship with, because when they look at you, they're thinking like that they invested a lot and there's no growth. Like, there's no improvement. Nothing has come of it. In fact, with the Five of Pentacles, like, you guys are totally on the outs right now. What will be their next actions? I mean, how do they feel about Cancer? And I'm getting the impression, like, can I get my stuff? So maybe you're going through a breakup with this person. It's kind of sad. What are their feelings towards Cancer? Well, this isn't the best birthday message. You have the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like this person is going to be focusing on themselves now. And in order to be able to see progress in their life, they feel like they do need to kind of go solo right now. I, again, feel like they're not really talking to a lot of people right now. They're not expressing their feelings to a lot of people. This person could be having some trust issues right now. They're very internal. Introspective, I mean. Like, her eyes are closed in this picture right here. Everything is kind of like about them and how they're feeling right now. Their own emotions. Because the way, what I'm picking up, this person feels like they've endured too much. Too much pain. But yeah, they're not sure where things are going between the two of you, and I don't think that they've lost hope. I definitely don't see that. It's just like, if you guys are on a break or taking space right now, they're okay with that. Well, they're not okay with it, but they're gonna make the best of it, basically. And I feel like they're working really hard right now. They're willing to put effort into this relationship. Like, even though they've already put so much into it and they feel like nothing has grown, or they've seen no benefit of all of their efforts, they're still willing to put more effort in. So that is interesting. But it's they're not telling anybody, not even you. They're not saying it. This could also be someone who's breaking up with another person who is absolutely hostile towards them, like abusive mentally, probably. And so they're deciding to bring their pentacle towards you and share with you, because they see Seven of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, like you could use some assistance or something. Let's see their next actions towards Cancer. The King of Wands. The Nine of Cups. And the King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is someone who is kind of going through something. And this is the one coming towards you. So let's just say they're breaking up with someone else, right? And they're coming your way. I feel like this person is very attractive to you, and they have self-respect though, because it's like, although they are willing to put in a lot of effort into something, they're not willing to they're not willing to really step out of like what their comfort zone is. And I don't mean that in like, oh, they're stuck in their comfort zone. I just mean they've been through a lot and they have sacrificed themselves for people, and maybe like a specific relationship. They have sacrificed themselves. They're not going to do that again. They are willing to like let you know that they like you, they want you. You got the King of Swords and the King of Wands. Like, they're respectful. They're not afraid to say how they feel or to say what they want or to even go after what they want. But they're not willing to get taken advantage of again. Not at all. Not at all. Let's clarify some stuff. All right, in their energy, what is the Knight of Pentacles? What are they moving towards? Excuse me, the Six of Wands and the Ace of Coins. This person could be focusing more on business and career right now, success. They're moving towards success, and you know what? This is what I'm saying. Someone has been treating this person really bad. Like, they've been doing a lot, and instead of being recognized and being appreciated for all that they have done, it's actually been the opposite. Like, someone's been talking shit to this person. So they're kind of they're taking themselves out of that, because again, this is someone who does have self-respect, and they're like, you know what? I love you, but like, I can't let you keep talking to me like that, or I can't let you keep treating me this way. So they're moving towards people and situations that are more rewarding. And they're moving towards more solid offers, things that are not fickle. I also feel like whatever they've been through, it was kind of up and down, all over the place. They never knew, like, I did a reading yesterday and I was like, I don't remember who it was for, but it was like, you never know how this person feels about you from one day to the next. I feel like that's what this person has been dealing with. So they're looking for something more solid and stable, and feel like something that feels good too. They really want to be appreciated and acknowledged. Like, oh my gosh, babe, you look amazing today. Or babe, like, thank you so much for doing this for me. They want, like, okay, just because guys, never forget that no matter how long you've been with somebody, continue to appreciate them and acknowledge all that they do for you, because they don't have to. And you could break up at any point. Seriously. Do not take people for granted. Don't take their time or their energy for granted. Their money, nothing. All right. Let's look at... And it took them a while to get to this point, by the way. Yeah, because it's like they were trying to avoid heartbreak, possibly for both parties. They were trying to avoid that pain, you know? But it's like nothing was changing. They had to accept it. All right, so the way that they're perceiving Cancer, let's clarify the Queen of Swords. I also feel like if you are the one who has been like talking mean to this person or whatever, their next actions towards you, they're gonna kind of like match your energy. They're not gonna talk shit, but they're gonna be like very blunt. and not very like coming from the heart, you know? All right, what's the Queen of Swords for how they perceive Cancer? The Two of Coins. I think it was you that they're feeling this way about, that with the person that was fickle with them, and sometimes nice and sometimes mean. Can I get one more for the Queen of Swords, please? The Child of Swords. They could feel like they could have thought you were a bit immature and mature. It's like split personality or something. Like sometimes you're nice, sometimes you're mean, sometimes you're mature, sometimes you're immature. Also, they could think that like you always had your eye on them. You were always watching them, and then you would tell them things that you saw, and maybe they thought that you were judgmental as well. This could also be someone that you've spent years with. And what's the Five of Pentacles? What's the Five of Pentacles for how they perceive Cancer? The Magician, Gemini energy. I don't know. I feel like they think that you have the power to change the circumstances. Like it's all up to you. You have all of the tools and everything to change the circumstances. All right, let's go into their feelings. What is the Eight of Pentacles? Because I'm confused about why they still want to work on this if you're so mean to them. The Five of Swords. It's like an ego thing. They don't want to give up on this because of the investment, the time, the energy, the years. It's so weird because it's like emotionally they're walking away, but they really don't want to because they've invested so much, even maybe money for some of you. What's the High Priestess in their feelings? The Six of Coins. What? Hold on. What else for the High Priestess? The Two of Wands. Well, you know, it's funny because this is a reading of who's coming towards you, but I think this person is gonna just be waiting for you to come their way, and if you don't, then you just don't, and the ending just happens. But if you do, they're expecting you to, like, they just want balance. Like, as much as they've given into this connection, they want you to do the same. And I don't know, this is a kind of energy that, like, if this person does come towards you or like reaches out to you, they're not gonna have a lot to say. Like you're almost gonna be like, why did you even reach out to me? But the reason they don't have a lot to say is because it's like they want to hear what you have to say, and they're kind of wondering, like, why hasn't Cancer reached out to me at this point? Let me get one more on the High Priestess, please, and their feelings. The Three of Wands. They're silently moving on, though. They are moving forward to something that is more, like I said, more rewarding. It feels better. It just feels better, is what I'm getting. Now, you know, Cancer, I feel like this is someone that you might reach out to. And when you do, they're going to be like emotionally kind of guarded towards you. Why is the King of Wands here in their next actions? The Three of Cups. They might like this, you know, be careful too, because I feel like this person would want to, they would like be sexual with you or something, like flirting with you or something, but just for that, like it's not emotional. If this is someone that you kind of wish you treated them better, and so you were like, let me reach out to them and see if they want to go out on a date or something, I feel like they would accept like your message or maybe your invitation. But Child of Cups at the bottom of the deck, it's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna go anywhere. Let's see. Why is the King of Swords here? Next actions. The Tower? Is that the oh, yeah. I would, and the Moon at the bottom, and Judgment. I would just, Cancer, if you're considering reaching out to this person, I would just leave them alone. Because you guys wouldn't even end up being friends. This person is so hurt by you, is what I'm picking up on the energy, but like, you know the actual story, so put people where they go. But I'm just gonna say it this way: this person is so hurt by you that they, honestly, it's like there's no going back. There's no going back. There's just no going back. So why is this the one coming towards Cancer? The only thing I can pick up here is that, you know, maybe at some point in the future, the distant future, they may come towards you once they've healed and kind of tell you like, damn, you're a bitch. Like, I'm sorry. But like, I don't think they would say it that way, actually. But I think they would tell you, like, the way you treated me was absolutely unfair. Absolutely unfair. And it's like, I do think it's a masculine energy too who feels this way, and it's almost like they don't know why you treated them that way, but at the point that they do come towards you, they don't care anymore. They don't care why you treated them that way. They just know it happened. They had to pick themselves back up. They did. They're in a happier space now, and they're not gonna let you or anyone else ever get them that down again. Okay, let's see. You have Cancer, Sagittarius, Scorpio energy. Gemini energy. Pisces. Alright, this reading, it's kind of like my heart hurts. This is a sad one. What else should we know about Cancer and what's going on around them right now? That's messed up. Whoever the one is, never mind. I'm gonna leave my judgments to myself. Because I don't know the full story. But anyway, poverty. Community. Someone could be homeless or have been homeless or something. Official person. Somebody thought they were better here. They were better than the other person. For real. Yep, high honor. Message. I feel like, alright, somebody, and maybe it was you, Cancer, thought they were better than the other person because you have like either a bigger community, a bigger family, like you have more people supporting you than they did. I also feel like someone's about to receive good news soon. You have mature woman. Family room. Yeah, somebody has a family. Maybe your family members were like this towards this person. Great fortune. And that's what I'm saying. Somebody's receiving good news soon. I feel like it's somebody who's kind of been down and out with poverty here. They're really turning their life around. Child. Not even turning their life around, but they're just getting focused again. Versus like they were focused on the relationship. Now they're going to be focusing more on themselves, which is going to bring in great news, messages, great fortune. Some great opportunities their way. You have marriage here. So, okay, if this is like a cross-watcher reading, I feel like the masculine energy, okay, no matter cross-watcher, whatever, the masculine energy I feel is about to get like a better opportunity when it comes to like a partner or someone to be in a relationship with. This person is going to be more mature. They're going to be more mature. What time is it? Okay. Despair. Yeah. Despair and main male with false person and main female. This could also be a situation where somebody was older in the relationship and they were taking advantage of the younger person, abusing them emotionally, mentally. I'm picking up a lot of that emotional and mental abuse, like verbal things. Oh dear, that is gross. All right, let's get the tea. What's the tea on Cancer's situation? I will say this though, whoever is the one who was verbally abusive, just go to therapy. There's no reason to treat people. There's no reason to do that. Because you could just break up. Like, you don't have to make people feel bad about themselves, If they're not compatible with you, then go on. Go your own way. You have Late bloomer, needs time to learn and grow, naive, innocent, success later in life, delayed, slow and steady rise. Yeah, this is that one who was mentally abused. They are about to, like I said, focus on themselves, and things are about to really blossom for them now. Deceitful, liar, liar, pants on fire, withholding the truth. In the shadows, stalking and observing, watching, contemplating. Destructive forces, tower moments, external conflicts, internal struggles. Wish fulfillment, dreams coming true. Yeah, that's that good, great fortune coming through that we talked about. Mama's boy. Her opinion is the most important, places mother above everyone else. I do feel like somebody's family members were also treating someone crazy. Workplace issues, harassment, hostility, competition, gossip, fired. Look at that spider. Cloak in disguise, conceals true identity, mysterious, not showing all their cards. Okay, so whoever treated this person bad and stuff, they also were just very secretive about it. Entanglements, third party, outsiders, messy, busybodies, web of lies. Numbing, indifferent and detached, not wanting to feel pain. Yeah, and this is why that person kind of continued to invest in whatever that situation was that was making them feel bad about themselves, because they didn't want to feel the pain of breaking up or leaving or walking away, you know? They didn't want to feel that. And I also feel like they didn't want to cause that pain on someone else either. The crazy thing about it is I feel like the one they're walking away from will not feel that pain, because they... I don't even want to talk about them. Gut feeling, intuition, wisdom, inner guidance. But they're going to walk away anyway, because they know that that's what's best for them intuitively. And I feel like something's been repetitive too. Like there's been conversations, there's been apologies for the same thing over and over and over again. It's just like, you're not sorry actually, because you wouldn't keep treating me that way if you were. So I feel like I'm gonna cry. Like, all right, what else for Cancer? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I'll take all. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Yeah. This was not true love. No. I also feel like someone was manipulated into this relationship, okay? It wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And that separation is going to cause some financial issues for the person that is being left behind, because it seems like both these two people were like either pooling their money, like, yeah, sharing resources. Release your ex, the time has come to clear your energy. Some of you, you're the one that this person is leaving behind, and then for others of you, probably the more high vibrational Cancers who are listening, you're the one that this person is moving towards, and this is like everything that they have been through, okay? So they've been through a lot. So be sweet to them, because they need it. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. This person doesn't want to be codependent on people either. Like, that's their thing. Moving forward in life, they're like, I'm never doing that again. I'm never doing that again. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I feel like distant future, this person will definitely be open to forgiving whoever this past person is. But like I said, they're not getting back together. The damage, there was too much, like too many opportunities to make it right. Too many second chances. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. 9 of Wands. 9 chances. And you still couldn't get it right. Like, you still couldn't treat somebody well who you love. Your partner? No, that's messed up. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And Cancer, I'm not talking to you because I don't think I've ever done a reading for you guys where your energy was like this. So it could just be like people who are connected to you or something. Or again, like I said, for some of you, someone who's coming your way and this is what they've been through in the past. But maybe there's 1 or 2 of you who were treating somebody like this. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That's for the person that was getting abused. Alright, let's get some of these. What else for Cancer? You are rare and free. There are not many like you. Exactly. Lead the way, be a leader, show others how it's done. You can help others. So someone also went through like a karmic situation, and it was like a lesson for them, meant to show them how to appreciate themselves and actually value themselves, and how to, should I say, demand respect? How to earn respect, maybe? How to, yeah. Such a curious dream, grounding, returning to reality, coming home. Messages for a rabbit, service to the animal world. Find the lesson, discover the purpose in a situation, trust that you are learning. And they are too. They've accepted it. They're like, okay, you know what? It is what it is. I can't do anything about the past. Mortality. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. Yeah, you can't do anything about the past. Do not harp on it. Accept it for what it is and move on and make the best of your life today and tomorrow. Like, take control of your life. Changed in the night. You have changed quickly. Yeah. That one who walked away, they're like, their partner's like, oh, they'll be back. Well, if they do come back, it's not the same person, so. Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of conditions. Yeah. And what I mean by, like, it's not the same person coming back is that it's not that person that you were able to walk all over. You won't even have access to this person's emotions anymore. Because when you did, you took advantage. Tiger, fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Sea turtle, protection. You are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be happy and protected. Alright, Cancers, we're going to close out the reading with these cosmic insights and wish you guys a happy birthday. Alright, let's see. We're going to get 8 of these. Intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite later. Intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. Okay. Sexuality. Someone is still figuring themselves out. Open your heart. It will help you attract more love. Okay, so I feel like the person who was being treated bad because the other one doesn't even like them. They might not even like that gender of person. That is so messed up. Like, oh my gosh. This is a heavy reading. I'm gonna sage before we close out, okay? They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. I definitely feel like there's gonna be communication between these two, but like I said, it's just not the same that the way that it used to be. but they've spent so much time together, so many years or whatever, that, you know, maybe closure, I don't know. Manifest, tell the universe exactly what you want. Now, on the bright side, somebody here is getting some major opportunities. Pets, getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. This is like a whole new world. Like, this is like, oh my gosh. It's like a new life. Somebody is about to live a new life. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. At the bottom, you have health issues could arise. Water sign, narcissist. Was it Gemini? Maybe Gemini, I don't know. Let's sage really quick. Hold on. I don't want you guys to leave with that energy. Thank you so much, angel, spirit guides, universe, gods, goddesses, and ancestors, for your guidance and protection. While we get the messages we need to hear and see for our highest good. Alright. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love, big hugs and kisses. And I will see you guys next time. Hopefully your next reading is better and more positive. I might, when I finish all the signs, I might even come back and give you guys a different reading, because I want something more like upbeat and exciting for you guys. Yeah, like the good stuff, you know? Alright. Okay, bye. See you next time.